You DM'd me that Coke and cigarettes kill you.
No, what I DM'd you was an article or study that came out that said a Coke takes 12 minutes off your life. And then another study that came out that said every cigarette takes 11 minutes off your life. And I found that very interesting for a couple components. One is I can't believe a Coke takes more time off your life than a cigarette.
Agreed.
Like, very weird. The Coke trade-off seems terrible. The cigarette trade-off seems amazing.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm not a cigarette guy, but I mean, a drunk ciggy, there's always a time and a place. And so if you're telling me that I have 6 drunk cigarettes a year, that's costing me an hour of my life a year. So over 24 years, I'm losing 1 day of my life to drunk cigarettes.
You down?
That, like...
My question
And
is...
then in what world, by the way, and we also know, like, God knows what these studies actually are. So we need to take the studies as internet studies. In what world do we have all these rules and regulations on cigarettes and, like, none of them on Coke?
I'm just wondering, what are they counting backwards from? Like, how can they make such a blanket statement? Are they assuming we all live to 100 and then they're counting down from there?
I didn't want to get into the studies. I just wanted to look at them as face value to...
What's the point?
Because you don't, like, no one actually knows.
But what's the point of depriving yourself of Diet Coke if you love Diet
But
Coke?
this was Coke, not Diet Coke.
Just to get hit by a car at 70. You know, like, why collect the time if you love it so much?
Like, I'm not losing a day of my life for 6 sodas a year over 24 years. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And you have so many more sodas. Maybe you should drink better for you sodas, like an amazing brand I know called Olipop.
That's on facts.
And then you don't die.